Welcome to solverfy.
This is the answer to chapter 26, problem number 29 from the Smith Organic Chemistry textbook. This problem talks about conducting metathesis reactions with two different alkenes. Okay, so basically we're asked to draw all the possible metathesis products and then discuss when this would be synthetically useful and when it would not. Okay, and so for A, we're going to have 4 possible products. So just bear with me while I write them all. Okay, so here are our 4 products. For the first 3, we'll also get the E and Z forms of each. Okay, so obviously that is not synthetically useful since we're going to get a mixture of these 4 products or 7 products if we're taking stereoisomers into account. So that is going to be useless synthetically. For part B, however, the only product that we're going to get is going to be this one. Okay, and so this would be synthetically useful because we're getting a single product. And if you look at what makes this possible for part B versus the other two, so we have 2 alkene starting materials here, and they are each symmetrical, so they have the same substitution pattern around each side of the alkenes. And so there's really only one way to combine these two. And so that's why we have a single product, and that's what makes the reaction in part B here synthetically useful. Now for part C, unfortunately, we're going to have 8 products, and so they are going to be these. So again, just give me a minute while I draw these. Okay, so 8 products here, as I said, or 10 if we consider the E and Z isomers as different products. And so obviously this is not going to be synthetically useful. And so if we compare parts C and A here, what we see is that for part C, there are 4 different groups around these alkenes. So the first alkene has 2 different groups, and the second alkene has 2 different groups. And so we get 8 different molecules for part C. When we look at part A, we see that the 2 alkenes have a group in common, that CH2, that they each have on one side of their alkene. And so that is why we only get 4 products for part A, but we get 8 for part C. And that's also why A and C are not synthetically useful, but part B is. And so that's the answer to chapter 26, problem number 29.